I don't know how we're gonna compete with Bill's live from yesterday. Hey, how's it going? Embarkation Nation here.
Yeah, Bill had one heck of a live yesterday.
Yes, I was here for it.
Yes.
He was talking about some awesome things yesterday, about a bunch of group cruises and everything else.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
But today we're going to talk about the Norwegian Encore.
Yeah, it's coming up. 35 more days?
It's actually less than. It's 34.
34.
So, but we'll actually be in Miami in 33.
Yeah, and we have to check in.
I'm going to Miami.
What is it? What are we checking in? 13 days? In 13 days?
Yeah.
You got to check in on 21 days prior to.
Yeah. And I didn't know that until this guy right here was on the Jubilee with us. Jubilee. So he was on the Jubilee with us, and it was telling us that he was doing the check-in. I didn't know that NCL did a 21-day check-in, but Cruise Vet let us know. So hey, Cruise Vet.
And he's been on the Encore, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think so.
No.
I
thought he was.
No.
I thought he went in Alaska, didn't he? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Cruise Vet, let us know if you've been on the Encore.
I don't think he has.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Oh well, let's get down before we start. Let's make our way into the chat.
Yeah.
And see who's here today. We have Cruise Vet, and then we have controversial cruising, ad swimming for my friends.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Welcome.
I appreciate that. Danny D, the spectacular supporter. I hope you're doing well. I wore a different hoodie today, Danny, and I was like, oh, I had it on, and then I was like, you know what? Danny's probably gonna say something about it.
Yeah. How are we doing today at Embarkation Nation?
We're good.
We're doing good. We have our Starbucks. I don't know if you can see it. Our Starbucks coffee to get us through this.
It's actually a rare occasion where Andrew and I are both off of work and Chloe's at school. So we've been kind of just catching up on things around the house and all that. Your phone, it keeps going off. Hey, Jaden.
I'm very important.
Hope you're doing well.
Hello, Jaden. I think it's the first time I've seen you here.
Oh, Jaden's been here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm terrible. I'm sorry.
Hey, Emily. I hope you're doing well.
Hey, Emily.
I hope you're doing well. Just don't disappear again.
I won't. I took my hat off.
Yeah, I think it's his hat that does it.
My hair is a mess. I usually wear a hat, and I want to point this out. The other day at work, I don't know if you can see it, but like I injured myself.
He has a battle wound.
I have a war wound from work. So what happened was I was putting these shelves together, and like right in the corner, it hit me. Right in the corner of my forehead, my big large head.
I was saying it knocked some sense in. That's
my
grandfather would have said to me.
No.
We're in Mahogany Bay.
Yes.
You know what? It just looked like a fun picture. I just thought we'd rotate some pictures. I get tired of the same thing, and I'm trying to change things up on our page a little bit, on our channel a little bit, just to kind of just keep it different. But thanks.
Yes. As you know, Jennifer is way more creative than I am, so she's taking the reins on that.
Some of it, sometimes. Nope, never went on the Encore. I would have won.
Ah, dang. But
you want see? Yeah, I was gonna say it was a Royal Caribbean.
I thought he was on an Alaskan cruise on a Norwegian ship.
No, he was.
Was it Royal?
Royal Ovation of the Seas, right here.
Okay.
I changed my ship to the MSC Seascape and leaving for April. Good.
Nice.
I'm glad you sped that up a little bit. You get to go.
So the Seascape, I've been kind of digging into on TikTok, and I'm seeing like they'll do like quick like tours. It's just like a here, there, and man, it looks really cool. It looks
MSC ships look cool.
When I think of MSC right now, I didn't really think of the children, but they have like a really cool area for the kids. And I'm like, man, Chloe would love that.
Yeah, they look cool. Parents unsupervised. That is true.
Yep, that's true.
Hey, Megs.
Working but listening.
Thanks.
Thank you for listening.
I hope you're doing good. Andrew, that's called a mid-30s hairline. He's got that stress.
I got what do they call it? The widow's peak coming in, you know?
Yeah. Hey there, Lisa Driver. Drop a truck door on your head. Oh yeah,
that's gotta hurt.
Hey Levi, or Stray's Dream. Hope you're doing good. Hope you guys go live from the ship. That's the plan. We're
Would love to
dive into that a little bit.
Although we didn't, I don't think we have the unlimited.
Hey Paul.
The unlimited Wi-Fi, but according to Norwegian, they have the Starlink, which is like the fastest internet you can get on a cruise. I'm not sure how it is, but I mean, I think we can take the time, how long we have, to do a little bit of a live.
Yep.
Maybe a tour. Hopefully.
That's the plan. You know how, anybody who's in the chat, y'all know how it is when you have a plan to go live on embarkation day or on the cruise ship, and sometimes Wi-Fi has different plans for you.
Yeah.
But we're gonna definitely try. Before we dive into the Encore, I want to thank some people.
Okay. Thanks some peeps.
And say hello to PSV Paul. I hope you're doing well.
Hello, Paul.
He's fishing today. Good luck. Sounds like a good day. Make sure you have a few red dragons.
I'll have a few. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'll get some chocolate martinis too. I mean, chocolate milk.
Yes.
Man, those drinks look good. I'm not gonna lie. I crap on martinis, but I'm like, man, those martinis look good.
If y'all didn't catch Bill's like 2 to 3 hour live yesterday, he was having a great time with chocolate martinis. I'm hoping we see him in here today.
He sent a message earlier. He's like, I'm alive. It was like, what was it, 11 o'clock?
Yeah, we were checking on him this morning. Like, you make it okay? But I wanted to thank some people. So I want to start thanking our members. I want to, we have a good group of people who are always just amazing to us, and we just want to make sure that we're always just let them know that we're thankful for them. I guarantee you, when we started this YouTube channel, we didn't think more than 5 people would watch us, and the fact that we have 10 of you here on a Monday at noon is just incredible, and it always amazes me. So I want to thank our members: Traveling Czech, Warmstrong Adventures, Bama Nola Adventures, Cruise Vet, also known as Red Dragon.
The Red Dragon.
Scott McNeil, Carnival Cruise Addicts, Mike and Rihanna's Adventures, Clock Family Adventures, Orange Cone Blog, Adventures with Roxanne, Najuba Brown, Danny D, the Spectacular Supporter, and Marjorie Ambrose. So we wanted to say thank you so much, and I'm going to just play a little thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thank y'all.
Thank you, everybody.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Emily. Oh, he's down here in South Texas.
Fulton. Oh, we've fished there before.
I've been there.
It's fun.
And Bill, I don't know that if he was drunk, but he was definitely having a good time.
He was having a. I wish I was there with him.
So we have the drink package on the Encore, and
Jimmy, what's up, bro?
We have the drink package on the NCL Encore, which is, we normally have the casino offer, drink package, and last, a couple times, it's just, we only really get drinks while we're gambling.
Yeah.
But, when we were younger, back in our, 5-day cruising and barely made the ship, first floor, cheapest bunk room bed we can get, we didn't really get the drink package and we couldn't afford it. And then, we would get the drink package, the different ports we went into. And then, but I don't think we've ever truly really had the whole entire cruise drink package.
Yeah.
We've been with people who have, and my mom gets them all over the ship with her casino deals. I get the casino deals, but this is going to be something new for us.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just hoping we can keep Andrew in check.
I'm appalled. First of all.
Let's just hope we can keep Andrew in check. He, I don't want him to go too crazy on the Red Dragons. We want him
go crazy on the Red Dragons.
We want him to stay on the ship.
I might do a live.
No. Chris, go for it. Hey, I saw that you were at, I think, SeaWorld at the festival the other day.
We need
Yeah, we haven't been there in a minute.
We have not. I don't even know what the schedule is for it. Honestly, we haven't even looked.
It's been a weird year. We haven't been over a year.
Yeah.
So we're flying to Miami. So we normally go out of Galveston just because it's 3 hours up the road. We can pack the car as full as we can with all my extra luggage and items that I may need, and we hop on the ship and go have our cruise. That's what we've done especially since Chloe's been born.
Yeah,
we've flown to Disney, we've flown to Boston, Vegas, all these things with Chloe, so she's used to flying, but we haven't done a cruise and flying.
Yeah, and I think I mean, because we've done Disney, it's gonna be about the same amount of suitcases. We probably won't do like the snacks or anything. No, because everything's gonna be there.
If not, we'll Amazon Prime it to the hotel. That is something we learned when traveling to Disney, and that is a game changer.
Yes.
That is, especially if you're traveling with a child. And I don't know if any of y'all have ever thought of doing that, but I know when we go to the Disney World resorts, we've been able to, it's like $6 charge, I think, for Disney, and you can Amazon things such as room snacks, and we would get like bread and peanut butter, just stuff to kind of cut down on our cost for the week, and just diapers and wipes, all that stuff, so we didn't have to pack it. And ever since I've learned that, I'm just like, it's okay if we forget it. Like, we can Amazon it to the hotel. That's just been awesome.
Yeah.
So Chloe's real excited about the train, but we haven't told her yet that she's not going on a train. She thought she was going on a train ride, which is Brightline.
I wanted to do Brightline. I wanted to do it, but it wasn't logical to do it. We ended up changing our flight path from Fort Lauderdale to Miami. It was like $100 more.
And
it would have just been easier to do it that way.
It was, because our hotel is near the Miami airport. We're at the DoubleTree right there, and so we were going to fly into Fort Lauderdale because at the time when we bought our flights, it was a lot cheaper. And then we were going to do like Uber, Brightline, or something to the hotel and stuff. We were trying to just cut costs. Well, as the flight prices changed in the South, the great thing about Southwest is that you can, just kind of rebook with the cheapest rate. And it ended up being only $100 for all three of us to change our flights. So, $30 a person round trip to change to Miami, and not even have to full with Uber and all that. So we decided to do that. So they're saying they want to see you live when you have red dragons. Do we even know that the NCL Encore will have red dragons?
We can. I'll have the recipes, and maybe they can make it. I don't know if it's going to be called Red Dragon. It might be. It seems like a tequila sunrise. That sounds like what it like. If you read what it is, that sounds like what it is. The tequila sunrise. But yeah, I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah,
I'll have fun. I don't know about you. I mean,
I'm gonna have fun. I'm on a cruise. It's always better than working.
Put on a leash.
Going this weekend. Kind of. Oh, that's awesome. I can't believe it's already done.
Catapult Falls.
That's that roller coaster they announced when we were there.
Oh yeah.
Man, it's been a minute.
It's been a while.
Poor Chloe. Yeah, she thinks she's riding on a train. We'll probably have to just find something to just have to find the airport tram and tell her that's her train ride.
Yeah,
she won't know.
Train ride.
Here's your train ride.
Yeah.
Motels have airport shuttle to Miami. So for those of you who have been on a cruise recently to Miami, I know a lot of the hotels have shuttles, like $10 per person. They'll shuttle you to the cruise port. But what's been your experience getting from, airport to cruise port or hotel to cruise port? Has it been a positive experience? I've heard Miami kind of has their stuff together. They're used to that kind of traffic every weekend. Yeah. And they kind of know what they're doing like clockwork. Galveston, I'm going to be honest with you, when we kind of went on the Jubilee, it was a little hectic those first couple of cruise sailings, with just a slightly bigger ship. Yeah. Even though that cruise terminal, even though it was newly renovated, was not new. So
Galveston can be a mess.
It can be.
And I'm kind of worried about when MSC comes in, what the traffic's going to be like. Because if you're getting that amount of ships in, like all going almost the same day, that's going to be like
it's going to be interesting.
They need to open it up.
It's going to be interesting for sure.
Hi
Susanna, I hope you're doing well. And I saw Miss Sherry. Hi Sherry. I hope you're doing well. The Amazon hotel thing is new to me. How long has Amazon been doing that? I never knew about that. Silly me. I saw it as like a tip and trick for traveling with toddlers. I want to say in like
2017, 18, 19?
2019.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
We did it our first time when we went
to Disney in 2021, January 2021. That's when we tried it.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Game changer.
Yeah, so when you put your order in, I don't know how you did it, but this is how I can see it. When you put the order in, you schedule for it, and then they drop it off at this like Pop Century has like this drop off area
at the hotel desk reservation.
And they have like refrigerators on the inside. From what I've seen, I kind of peeked in there. I didn't really go in because I don't think I was supposed to be in there, but I was kind of curious.
I would just check with your hotel and just make sure that they're okay with it for one. But think about when they have like conventions and conferences and stuff. A lot of like when I worked in show trade and stuff like that, we would ship all of our stuff a week or two in advance before we even arrive to the convention. So they have areas where they store stuff and they have a procedure for that. But I would definitely just check with your hotel or where you're staying and make sure that it's okay. And then if they have to have a signature or something, like for alcohol, there may be different rules. But for us, it was just a couple of simple items and it was fine.
Yeah.
So just double check.
Yeah. And like as soon as we got there, it was already there. Which was great. Like, we got off the plane, our luggage, and then our groceries for what we needed. And it was we were at the airport. Andrew was getting our luggage. I placed the Amazon order. And while we were taking the Magical Express, it's not Magical Express anymore. We were taking it from the airport to the Disney hotel. They were taking our Amazon order. So yes, if you've been to Miami, been to the terminal, feel free to give us some feedback. If you don't want to do it in chat, that's okay. But if you have some tips and tricks for us for Miami, let us know. Yeah, because I think that the shuttle is like an 18-minute drive from our hotel to the port, which isn't bad. I mean,
no, not at all. Not considering like if you're used to Galveston, Hobby is like 45 minutes to an hour depending on traffic. So that to me is a little extreme, and I feel like it's going to be kind of the same with Orlando and Port Canaveral. But Miami, I'm like, 18 minutes, that's nothing.
Yeah. A lot of times you're waiting longer than 18 minutes and you're over at Harbor House.
That's true. True story. So NCL Encore, tell us about the ship, and if you've been on the Encore or NCL, tell us what your experience has been. We've never been on NCL.
So the Encore, it was 2019, and it's a pretty newer ship. It I didn't really think about it at the time. My thoughts about it. They usually do Alaska or Caribbean, that's what we're doing, Caribbean. And we're actually going to do both of those.
Yeah.
So I hope we like
this. Encore.
I hope we like this ship because we picked it again.
This time we're going with Andrew's family, and there's like 55 people going.
The capacity is 3,998 guests. Let's see. It has 1,735 crew members. So it's a pretty decent sized ship. 169,016 gross tonnage. So it's a pretty large ship. Now, by no means is it, icon of the seas, but again, it's something new for us. And I'm excited to try something different. And I kind of want to see what they have to offer. And And from what I've seen, I think I'm gonna enjoy it, especially the drink package. To be honest, I've never had that.
Sold Andrew.
I've never had that before, and also not only the ship, but the new ports that I get to try out.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to any of these ports, so the look of excitement that's gonna be on my face, and seeing the new thing, yeah, like it's gonna be awesome. So today we kind of want to I kind of want to go over like what to expect.
So that way in like 50 days when we reflect back on this live, we can be like, we were wrong. Well, we were right.
Well, I want to make sure I get everything accurate. So the first thing I want to go over is the dining. I'm pretty excited about the dining. They have a place called the Local Bar and Grill. It's a comfort bar, comfort food area, and that's kind of my vibe. I like that chill environment. They have fish and chips, bourbon sandwiches, a couple other menu items. It is complimentary. The drink, well, if you're buying drinks, it's not complimentary, but the food is complimentary, which is great. I love free food. The American Diner just became complimentary this year. Was it this year?
Yep.
Or last?
You told me about it on the Jubilee.
It must have been this year. It has the hot dogs, hamburgers, stuff like that. That looks exciting, especially the seating. It has like this 50s style diner.
Kind of like Johnny Rockets?
Yeah, kind of like Johnny Rockets. It has that like very, what's that word? Like very like 50s style retro vibe to it, and it's something
like a Happy Days.
Yeah, now that it's like complimentary, I'm like, okay. But I don't know, because they had malt milkshakes and stuff. I don't know if those are complimentary.
Okay.
Those might cost money, but it's gonna be worth a check out. And Garden Cafe, it's an indoor buffet restaurant and serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Isn't that the name of the one in Disney at Epcot, Sherry? Isn't that Garden Cafe or Chippendale?
I don't know. I just eat the food. I don't remember. And then room service. We haven't touched up on room service in a while. We haven't really ordered
not since Carnival started charging for it.
Well, I don't think it's just Carnival. I think it's pretty much the majority of the cruise lines now. You're gonna have to pay a service fee.
That makes sense.
And it's just not something it's not really something that we've been doing for a while. And that's okay. You can, do it or not. You can get a coffee or whatever. And then Savor is a complimentary, and it is offering guests an extensive menu of deliciously fresh flavors, along with chic and modern decor. It's visiting this main dining room is always in style. So they have different. It's not like how Carnival, it's just one main dining room that you're assigned to. They have multiple different ones. So they have one called Savor and then one called Taste. And then they have the Manhattan room.
Okay, cool.
So
is there she hands? Because Sherry was saying they were on the breakaway. Oh, the customer service was terrible, but she thinks it was just that ship. But she hands was awesome, and the wings were included.
Let's see. So there's Food Republic, which is a la carte. Ocean Blue, which is a la carte. I'm gonna butcher this. Onda by Scarpetta. It is a Italian charm style, which is a la carte. Cagney's, which we are delighted to try.
Yes, and Teppanyaki.
And then Los Lobos, Coco's, Dolce Gelato, La Bistro, and Texas Smokehouse.
So no she hands on our, but we'll find the wings.
We'll believe me, I'll find the food.
So I guess my question to y'all is there any out of the things Andrew read off, is there anything that you want to see? Is there anything you want us to kind of try because you've looked at it and you wondered about the Encore as well? Hey, Chris and hey, Sharon, hope you're doing well. There was a shopping center with amazing Cuban sandwich near our hotel in Miami. Ooh.
I like food.
Oh, Paul, if you happen to think of like which hotel or which, sandwich place, let us know. We would be happy to try that. That is something I kind of want to try in Miami, either before the ship or after the ship, one of the two.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is kind of a rare cruise for us too. At least it's Sunday to Sunday, which is kind of different. And we come back on Easter Sunday at that. So we're going to hang out in Miami for the day and then fly back Monday morning because it was a lot cheaper to fly that way. So we're going to be in Miami like Saturday the 23rd through like April 1st. So we're flying back April Fool's Day. So it's kind of cool that way.
Fool's Day.
So we would definitely like to try a Cuban sandwich.
Yeah. So
that's the food.
That'd be the food. I'm for it. I'll eat.
A good hey Nick, I hope you're doing well.
Hello, Nick.
A good Cuban sandwich sounds delicious. On my next train trip flying to New York City, I'm going to get a pastrami sandwich overnight and take a train to Canada.
Ooh.
That sounds like an awesome trip.
You know what I've been seeing a lot of, speaking of New York? I don't know if you've ever heard of this before, but I've been seeing a lot of food TikToks, and they if you've ever had a chopped cheese sandwich.
No.
It looks so good.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if I'll ever go to New York.
Emily's in New York, so maybe she could tell us about the chopped cheese sandwich. That sounds good.
New York is like
York
is like the sandwich capital of the world. Like oh man, their sandwiches are so good. Like
I haven't been in New York other than the airport, so I can't speak on that. We'll have to change that. We'll have to cruise out of New York one time.
Yeah, well, I get those cheap $39 cruises from MSC. It might be a thing,
right? That sounds good, Nick. And I'll never forget the first time I watched Nick. I'm just gonna divert. He first time I watched him, he was on I think The Astute Tourist, I think, and he was in a castle in Ireland.
Oh, I remember watching that too.
I was like, cool. Okay, this dude's cool.
Yeah, I want to do it. We want to do it. Like an Ireland trip.
That was so many times I see Nick. I know he's talked about Australia and Canada and some of the things he's doing, but that he will ever be the Ireland guy to me.
Yeah,
he was like in a castle. I was like, I want that level of cool.
Like in Ireland, you can rent out like a castle for like an Airbnb.
He was talking about some of that.
It's like the coolest thing, and it's probably haunted.
But he was great. He wasn't on his own live. I don't think he was like on. Yeah. He was on somebody else's showing. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I was like, I have not heard of that sandwich, but yes, we have.
Like there's no other place that has sandwiches as good as
I think somebody's probably gonna argue with you here in chat. I mean, Cuban sandwich.
You can argue with me if you like.
Texas
does not have.
Not
have good sandwiches.
No.
I can tell you
we got good barbecue.
I think what comes in close second, it would probably be like Philly, maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe. All right.
So on to the next, which is my favorite. Let me flip my camera over. Hold on, my phone. Bars and lounges. It's my thing. First of all, well, this is gonna be your thing, of course. The first thing on the menu is Starbucks, aka Starbies.
Oh, that was. They have a package you can buy for Starbucks, and it is $100 and something a person. So I don't know what kind of Starbucks budget you have, but you have to buy it per person in the room. That can, like for Andrew and I, and. Yeah, it's I don't know if it's worth it or not, honestly. Jimmy says probably haunted, which is great. He said the castle I stayed at was called the Ashford Castle. It cost me $4,000 for 3 nights.
Wait, does it say $40,000?
$4,000.
Oh, 4,000. I don't have my glasses.
$4,000 for 3 nights, $2,000 to stay in the castle, and $2,000 for a custom suit.
Is that a suite or suit?
He said suit.
A suit? Dude, that is wild, man. Oh, that would be so cool.
Love Starbucks. Me too, Em. Like it's like every day for me.
It's a necessity.
If Starbucks ever wanted to sponsor us, I would never turn that down.
Oh, I would never either.
I'm gonna butcher this, but
El Rendo Cinto Latino Dorado is the Cuban place we ate at in Miami. Amazing and huge Cuban sandwiches.
Okay,
I'm here for it, dude.
Thank you.
I'm here for it.
I'm going to have to clip that so that way we can go find it and say that. That sounds good. I want a good Cuban sandwich. That's awesome.
Yeah. Ooh, they're so good when they're like hot. I'm hungry.
Long story short, I'm going to Canada, Toronto, Montreal for a few days before I take the Canadian from Toronto to Vancouver. Wow, that's so cool.
Now, are you taking a train or?
I think he is taking a train. I think it's.
Oh, that's so cool. I want to do like, have you guys seen like the videos of people that take like not just bright lines, but they have them in like Japan and like other countries? It's so fascinating to me. I don't know why.
Like the bullet trains.
Like the bullet trains. You can like I see there's this one person I watch on YouTube, and he does like first class like seating in these bullet trains, and it's like it's a literal suite. It's really cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Go. Yes, Meg. Send us a video, and now Andrew can prepare. Savory glands are working.
I'll be like watching it in the dark. Jennifer will be like, "What are you doing? Nothing."
Where he will fly from Vancouver and take 4 trains across Australia. The Australia trains are like a cruise ship. They stop along the way. Wow.
Yes, it's like the coolest thing you can. It's so like those type of videos are so relaxing to me because it's like I can sit down and just kind of watch it, and it's just like I don't know. It's just really cool.
Nick, are you vlogging all this? Are you just? I mean, I know you go on some amazing adventures, but are you vlogging this? Or are you just? Because that sounds cool. That sounds real cool.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so. We're getting sidetracked, but that's okay. The next one is the District Brew House, which I will probably be there more than likely. They have 50 different bottled and 22 draft beers, plus handcrafted specialty cocktails. You'll never run out of options at the District Brew House. So I'm reading this. I'm not remembering all this. Yeah, I'm interested in that. It's a brew house, and from the picture, it looks very like a chill environment.
I don't think we have to go through every bar, but like which ones do you think capture your?
The District Brew House, the A-list. A-list looks pretty good, just because of the drink. It's an old fashioned. Got me kind of excited. The Cellars Wine Bar, I would probably do. I mean, if it's if I can drink it. I mean, I'll probably be able to do that. They have a Skyline Casino Bar. Okay.
Hey, Leonard Family Fun. I hope you're doing well.
Ooh, they have a Maltings Whiskey Bar. That's a definitely. And I want to check out the Observation Lounge. I just want to, sit there and just kind of see like the outside area and
yeah, that sounds cool. So Sherry is saying hello to anybody that she missed, and M is saying that Nick's trip sounds pretty amazing, and it does. It does.
Oh, Leonard Family Fun is here. Yes. Hey.
And Meg and Paula are being amazing as always. So okay, so we know what that what we're going to eat for our specialty dining. We know what kind of drinks we're going to be getting. Apparently, they do not limit on NCL like
that
we know of. Like, Carnival, we're used to that like 15 per day limit. I don't think that NCL does that. And I don't even think that you're limited to one at a time. I've heard that you can get two, which I know we'll probably try. And then, we learned that, well, Jay and S were kind of talking about this, Jeremy and Cheryl's cruise adventures, but they were kind of talking about with the kid, like the daycare, like Camp Ocean's what we're used to. Camp Ocean, like with Chloe, a lot of times she doesn't go in the morning. We get up, we go do our breakfast thing, we walk on the ship, we go do something. She normally goes just after, like we'll go to lunch, and then that's when Chloe will go to Camp Ocean until about dinner time, and then sometimes in the evening. And so we kind of just drop her off and pick her up whenever. But I've heard on NCL, like they have a queue. So you have to like pre-schedule when your child is going to be dropped off. And then you have like 15 minutes to get there. And if you're not there, then you kind of go to the back of the line or type of thing. You have to redo it over and then check them in. So I'm a little, we are currently put in for an upgrade, but currently our room is on the same floor as the camp. So I'm kind of excited to see how that works. Chloe has always really loved Camp Ocean. She always has a lot of fun there. She makes some really cool activities, and she just has a good time. So I'm interested to see her perspective, and if she just walks in easily. It's usually how we gauge if she's having a good time, if she walks in easily or if she's fighting us. So I think that hopefully with the queue thing, that'll be kind of interesting, but with our room being on the same floor, maybe it won't be too much of an issue for us. But I've heard some individuals talk about how they've, they're trying to get to Camp Ocean there after the ship when they check in, and then like trying to get to that, within that 15 minutes has kind of not worked well. Or I think Jeremy and Cheryl were saying like they were trying to check their child in, and somebody, in front of them was just kind of chatty, and they're like, hey, we need to get our child checked in. So that's kind of going to be interesting to me. Chloe, I think the water park on the ship looks really cool. Chloe always loves a good water park. We love a good, we don't really do the slides and all those things. At least I don't, but I think she'll like the splash pad water park. These ports are going to be different for us. So we're going to Tortola, which we're actually not even really going to visit there because we're taking a catamaran to Joosvendijk to go to the Soggy Dollar Bar and in White Beach. So I'm excited for that. Like if you listen to Kenny Chesney at all, you've heard about some of these bars there. And so I've always kind of wanted to go check that out. It just looks cool and fun. So I'm excited about that. St. Thomas is a place I haven't been to in 20 years. You've never been. And so I think we have, I'm excited about that. I know Sherry and them have talked about St. Thomas here recently and how much fun they've had there and how much they like that port. Puerto Plata is another one that the Dominican Republic we've never been to. I think we're planning on just kind of staying in port. They have like a lazy river and pool. It's kind of like Costa Maya or some of these other ports where they kind of have like a lazy river and stuff built into the port, and it's like free to go to and swim. So we might do that. And then we Norwegian's private island.
Yeah.
So
we're excited for that.
Excited for that too.
So you can on Norwegian's island, the all you can drink package works on that island.
On the island, which is kind of my biggest complaint with like, even though we don't have the drink package in Half Moon and stuff, I feel like, if you paid all that money for the drink package and this extension of the ship, let those who paid for it go ahead and have it. But I'm excited to see that too. Let's catch it back up with chat. Andrew's yawning.
Sorry.
I do plan on vlogging the best I can. The train I'm taking across Canada is called the Canadian. It's the longest passenger train route in the free world. That's so cool.
That's really cool. How long is that trip?
Yeah. Be warming up at the end of the week. Just checked my phone app. Says 55, sunny on a Monday. That's hot for February. We've been cool down here. If you notice, we're both in like a jacket. And so it was
been in the 40s
yesterday
and stuff,
days. Which is pretty.
It's pretty wild for Texas.
For South Texas, yeah.
Oh, you know what else I'm excited about? The Encore Speedway.
Yes. So
I'm gonna put my pedal to the metal.
Oh. Too bad Cruise Vet's not on this with us. He could he could race you.
And then they have something called, you talked about the Aqua Park. The Galaxy Pavilion looks really cool.
What is that?
It immerses you in a VR experience with thrilling simulator rides. And then it has like puzzles and escape room featuring holograms and enchanted artifacts. That looks cool. It does have prices. Games starting at $8 per person per play. They probably, I'm pretty sure they have packages where you can buy like a package, and
I saw them in our app.
You can go that route. Chloe will have a kids aqua park. They can go down a tube slide or get drenched by tipping buckets of water and cannons. I'm gonna say is the casino, and we've seen videos of the casino.
We have,
and it is
one of the first things I checked out when we're going on an Encore. Let me check out the casino.
It's fairly large from what I've
seen.
It
looks huge. I'm excited. Well, until I was more excited until I did my taxes this week and realized I have to pay in. That kind of took a little bit of the casino fun, but it is what it is.
They have a video arcade, but I haven't really.
And they have laser tag also on the ship. So
yeah, I forgot about that. It didn't say that. That's weird.
So they have like a laser tag. It's kind of like a, I don't know. It looks pretty fun.
My mom's going, we're meeting my mom on this, and she's like, we're gonna go play laser tag, right? I'm like, Mom, you're like, I don't know, in her 50s, right? She's probably
gonna whoop Andrew and his brother, just so you know.
She's like, you're gonna go easy on me, right? I'm like, absolutely not.
Andrew's mom is probably gonna take them both.
Absolutely not. I'm not gonna go easy on anybody.
Andrew was over here talking smack to her about his go-kart and laser tag skills.
No one's safe.
And she's probably gonna beat them both.
No one's safe.
How are you? So Nick departs Minnesota on May 10th.
Minnesota.
And won't be back until June.
Wow, that's a long trip. That's gonna be fun. All that stuff you get to experience.
Yeah.
So cool. So we went through pretty quickly, like what
we're kind of mostly
excited about. They have the spa and stuff like that, and I know you talked about they have shopping too. Didn't they have a they had like a chocolate section, right, for the shopping?
I think so. But they but shopping is shopping.
Area where they make chocolates, right? I'm pretty sure.
So that's just kind of, I don't know where they make chocolates and stuff, but I don't know. I'm just excited for the ship. I'm just excited for the new experience. I'm just excited for in Miami, in new ports, a new ship, kind of doing something different from Carnival. Meg, thank you. I was about to say hashtag Nation also drops your link.
Yeah. So yeah, we're excited. We're I'm still packing. And Jen hasn't even like attempted to pack yet. What else? We're gonna have to get a camera. Because I broke mine. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
We're working on that.
We're working on it.
We're working. we'll have one before the trip.
Yeah, definitely.
So Nick will be coming through Texas on my flight back. DFW. Yeah, we're familiar with DFW. That's gonna be a good travel adventure, Nick. I can't wait to hear about it. I mean, even if you don't vlog it, I can't wait to hear about it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Ooh, 16 hours on
and to be able to do that though, that's just cool. I don't know about 16 hours on one airplane though.
That's great. That's a long time.
That's yeah. I don't even like flying 3 hours. And for those who may not know, I do not care to fly. Really, it's kind of how I try to get out of it, but I get like some anxiety with flying, and so I'm just nervous the whole time, like on the way to the airport, on all the way till we get back from the trip and that second flight. I don't care to fly at all.
Yeah. Me, I'm usually out by the time they do the safety protocol stuff.
Yeah, Andrew's over there snoring, and I'm like at the window, just kind of like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And then now that we have Chloe in the middle seat a lot, she keeps me kind of busy, so I don't think about it as much. But I still get pretty.
Oh gosh, she's a handful.
Anxiety.
She is a handful on a plane because she wants to know what everybody else is doing. She wants to know everybody's business. Like,
oh yeah. Chloe likes to stand up in her seat and wave to everybody as they get on the plane, and she wants to, like she thinks they're all there for her. We're trying to.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a bigger hassle than it's worth. That's when we start getting the screaming Chloe, and then you don't want to fly with us because we're that person. But I will say Southwest Airlines, we usually fly Southwest Airlines, and they're really good with us because we're a family and stuff. So we're usually in our seat, have her situated, try to get the tablet going. It's when we've flown other airlines that they don't necessarily do that, where we've had a little more of a challenge.
JetBlue wasn't that bad.
No, JetBlue was.
It had the TV, and she was just watching TV. Like, wasn't much of a problem. I would probably those two like airlines I would probably do over any other airline.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because with Chloe, it's easier.
So much easier.
I'm
coming.
CNS Travel is here. Did we say hi?
If not, hi CNS Travel.
Hello.
I think they have a cool logo. I like their palm trees.
Oh, that is a cool logo.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
I'm coming to Texas partly because I want to go back to Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's. It's one of those spots. Gotta do it.
We love it. We're lucky enough to have a small one about 40 minutes from us. So
small ones aren't the same though.
No, they're really not.
They're not as hyped as the big ones, in my opinion. They still got good stuff. Like, what is that burrito that I've had? The Texas.
You get the Texas Philly cheesesteak.
The Texas Philly cheesesteak burrito. Oh my god! Every time I'm like, I should have got a second one.
I like their. I know a lot of people get their brisket, and of course, like the Buc-ee nuggets and stuff like that. But I really like their turkey sandwich too. Like, it's like a good slice of turkey, and so if you're looking for some maybe an alternative, and then we always get Chloe some snacks there too. But yes, Buc-ee's is a great.
Is number one on the list.
It is. Meg, you're the best. It took me right to his channel. That's exciting. I know. I haven't seen you in a minute either, CNS. I hope you are doing well. Marjorie
is here. Hey, how you doing?
Hope you're doing well, Marjorie. We're coming to Miami in 33 days.
33.
Let's see. Yeah, Houston's got some good ones. You know what Houston has? Some really good food. If you guys ever come to Houston, the food's really good. Yeah,
if you like barbecue, they got some good barbecue. I know what's his name, the famous TikTok star Keith Lee was down there like a couple months ago, and he had some spots that were really good.
Yeah. So we're kind of close to our hour. We do have a premiere today at 1:30.
Premiere today?
We do.
Oh.
You could tell who set that up. We have a premiere today at 1:30. It's kind of a little bit of everything, to be honest with you. It's a little bit of Mr. Sancho's before Andrew dropped his camera in the water. It's Andrew riding Bolt. It's 80s deck party and us going to Guy's Pig at Anchor. They're just kind of small clips that I try to put together in one video. They didn't really kind of fit in their own and just kind of
it's
just a little bit of us.
Yeah, it's more like an extra.
A taste of our adventure in the Jubilee. I'm just trying to finish out some of the Jubilee content. I was working on our Carnival Kitchen video last night, and Andrew's gonna have to do some voiceover work, so that may be a little delayed. And
killing me, Smalls.
And then to our interview with Mr. Duckman, and then I want to do like a little bit of a ship tour. I know the Jubilee's been out for a good 2 months now, so it may not be as exciting, but just kind of want to wrap up that series and be ready for the Encore. But please check it out. Let us know your thoughts too. I also did some bloopers in there. Most of the bloopers are with Andrew and Chloe. Actually, this whole video is mostly with Andrew and Chloe because I ended up with some kind of sinus thing going on. It wasn't COVID or anything, but something like that going on in Cozumel. So I didn't get to go. I didn't want to go on to the. I didn't want to go to Mr. Sancho's not feeling well. So, anyways, it's a lot of Andrew and Chloe in this video and their adventure. And
oh, you know what? You know what else? We have when we go to Miami, we have something really cool that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
our stay is gonna be awesome.
Our stay is gonna be kind of cool.
But you gotta check out that video when it comes out because I'm gonna put it on a short and then we'll have an actual video of it.
Yeah. Embarkation has been busy. Hopefully things are calming down. So yes.
Yeah.
We hope it calms down for you and in that you I hope you're doing well and we hope to see you around more. But we completely understand. We kind of took a good break too. We took a month break and we're just now coming back.
It was needed. Jen's kind of against it. Not really against it, but I was like, hey, we need to start doing lives every week at least.
I was so tired of lives, guys. I mean, I was on them we both were on them multiple times a week and I just kind of got to where I felt like we didn't have anything to talk about anymore that was not repetitive.
Well,
and
we're gonna come up with things.
We're doing better.
I've brainstormed ideas and I've sent them to Jen. I'm like, hey, what if we do a small segment, a weekly cruise news? It's just one thing. It doesn't have to be the whole live. It's just maybe towards the end, hey, this is what's going on this week. And by no means are we a news a cruise news. We can't do that. That's too much keeping up. But maybe something cool that I've seen that comes up on my my cruise news, and I'll just kind of read it and that's it. And kind of give my opinion on it.
And we kind of want to hear from y'all too. What do y'all want to see from us? We don't want guessing is kind of. I mean, we can guess, but we also. We want to put content out there that y'all want to watch. Yeah. I mean, especially those of you who are members and stuff. We just want to know what you would like to see from us. We know, a lot of people have been on the Jubilee now. A lot of people have been on the Encore. But I know y'all want to see our perspective. But any feedback you have, we're always going to be open to. Marjorie says, "Can't wait to babysit and spoil Chloe." Marjorie, she looks innocent and fun on video, but she's a wild one. And were you on the Jubilee when Cheryl and Jeremy were on? No. But we did meet with them and go to dinner with them when we were there. So we came in the night before. Yeah. We went to the spot and had dinner with them and their kids.
Was really good food.
It was really good. Really good food. And
the drinks were good too.
It was so nice to see their whole family. We had Chloe with us and the kids were just super sweet. Yeah. So we went over New Year's Eve, so that's how kind of far back some of these vlogs are.
Oh, look at this.
Look at Jimmy.
Jimmy, thank you so much.
Thank you. The only cruise I've been on was 5 years ago. Went to Cozumel, catch up on y'all's channel, giving me an itch. Hey,
let me know, dude.
Andrew's a travel agent.
We'll hook you up.
And also,
or if you ever want to come with us.
Just come with us. Come with us. Yeah. Justin gets free rooms.
Yeah. Let us know, man. I'll help you out.
And then we owe him a thank you.
Thank you.
Dash rules everything around me.
Yeah.
And I want to go back to that. Cruising has changed in the last 5 years.
It has.
A lot of different things have been going on. So you might see something and you'll be like, I love this. I want to like do it more often.
Cruising out of Galveston has changed in the last 5 years, Jimmy.
Like, let us know.
Yeah.
We're pretty chill to hang out with. That's it. Have to cruise more to have more to talk about.
Yeah. That's
it would help, but you don't have. I mean, you can just do travel too. You can talk about travel, talk about your past travel, stuff like that. I mean,
that's your beard itching.
My beard is itching. I need to get my hair cut, but I'm gonna wait until we're closer to Norwegian.
But no, we find the same thing. It's like, okay, we've got a gap between March and September. Yeah. What are we gonna talk about?
Yeah, and well, that's what I'm like.
In West Palm Beach.
Oh, West Palm Beach. That's nice. I actually stayed in West Palm many years ago. Our place was right across the train tracks. I heard it every day. That reminds me of that movie, My Cousin
Vinny.
He's like, what are the chances that this train comes at this time? But
showing your age there.
I'm 35. Shut up.
I want Andrew as a Gator football player.
I'm a little old. I don't know if I can play football. I'm a little out of shape.
March has the crawfish festival if you want to get your tickets.
Oh, interesting.
Crawfish is good.
I do like crawfish. Last time I had like 3 plates of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hooked us up. Yep. There was some good stuff.
Yeah, we went, was it last year?
Yeah.
We went last year. They had the Bloody Marys with the crawfish on the top of them. They were good.
Don't even get me started, man.
Anyways. But yeah, I like crawfish.
No, but all right. Like I have a certain direction that I want to go with the lives, and I want it to remain interesting. Like I don't want to keep doing something but I want to keep doing lives. It's just I want to have a topic to talk about. And this one, this live, I was like, hey, we should do this and talk about like what to expect on the Encore and what we're looking forward to seeing.
But yeah, we're gonna try to keep it more interesting. That's a roundabout. I mean, we're kind of getting lengthy in our description here, but we were just going to try to keep it more interesting and to the point, which is hard for us guys. We don't stay on topic very well. We like the squirrel. That is us. That's us in the wild too. Just so you know, if you see us on a cruise ship and we're very distracted and just kind of all over, that's us.
And I'm not really one to I know it probably comes off as like stuck up, but I'm not really one to like approach somebody. So if you see me, just like come up to me.
Andrew's really shy. I don't know if y'all noticed in the lives or not. Especially when he's by himself, he's not as talkative.
No.
Andrew's very shy. Me, I'll sit and talk to you all day long, and you'll probably be like, please stop talking to me, lady.
Yeah,
I'm that person, except for when I'm gambling. But Andrew, he's not very talkative. He's kind of more like he's more of your sit and chill, beer in his hand kind of guy. I'm more of like,
way more.
Where are you from? What's your life story? Yeah. How'd you meet? But that's me.
No, I mean, you could tell, like, I'll listen to everything you say. You can tell me your whole life story, and I'll man a few words. But, yeah, if you see me,
y'all should come to Helen. I wish we could. So, it seems like we like to book our cruises around that time. So we leave for Miami on the 23rd, and I think y'all are having it like that. Was it the first or second weekend of March? I think it's like the 8th or something sticks out to me. And that's too close together between our 2 trips for us to be able to do it. We need it. We're working on this. We're working on not planning so far out to where we can't go do stuff like that.
The one in 2026.
Yeah. Don't worry about that January 2026 cruise. But we got so ahead of ourselves on booking so we could pay them out.
Yes.
That we kind of lost, we're we're not able to just jump on some of these really amazing group cruises and some of these fun trips like Helen, like we want to do. Like we want to go and meet everybody and do everything. And unfortunately, we're not millionaires and we have limited PTO. If those either of those two changes,
I mean,
we won't say anything, but there will be signs.
There will be way more options. I can tell you that for sure.
Yes.
The tickets are almost sold out.
Oh, for the crawfish. No. Okay.
Bloody Mary with crawfish. So.
Yes, I have a picture of it. It was like it was just like garnished. It was like a Bloody Mary with some really nice Bloody Mary, and then it was garnished with like olives and crawfish and all kinds of stuff on the stem. It was nice.
It's a good hangover remedy.
It is.
Bloody Marys. Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy was on the Carnival Dream. That was our favorite ship.
That's our favorite ship. That was one of our favorite ships. It was.
Jubilee replaced it.
Jubilee, as of right now, is our favorite ship. That might change.
I love when you guys squirrel. Wow. Every show, I'm telling you, in every show, I'm like, okay, I'm going to stay on topic. I'm going to stay focused. And I'm like, Jen, we're going to do this. And then I'm like, ooh. Oh, yeah. Anyways, but
I think we do okay. I have never seen any crawfish in a Bloody Mary. Have you ever had crawfish?
Have you had crawfish? And I'll send you the picture because it was one of those Instagram type drinks last year with the crawfish on it.
Yeah, 1 million views. Let's see.
Not really. I'm super shy as well. Y'all talking to she would. Well, see, and that's I think that's part of the thing too, is like when you're on lives, we're getting better, but we've been doing this for a year now. But it's hard, like talking to yourself. You feel like you're talking to yourself. We do better when it's the two of us up here than when you're on the live by yourself.
Yeah. But
like, I mean, like in person, I like to talk to people. I genuinely like people and talking to people and stuff. Andrew is. Not so much. So
I like small doses of people.
Even he feels like me. He feels like me and Chloe are sometimes too much for him.
I have to sit out in the car for 15 minutes before I get back in the house.
And Chloe's in her why phase, which is even better because everything is like, why, why, or why, why. So, anyways, it's a lot of fun. Will.
She's like, I hug you. I'm like. Or I hold you. I'm like, oh my God, give me a break.
Jennifer, Andrew is my teddy bear.
Ah.
He's not as warm and snuggly as you would think.
No, he can be vicious.
He's not. He's nice.
Hello, together we travel. Hello.
Yes. Hello.
It's fun when you guys swirl.
No sir, no ma'am. Hella isn't that far of a route for Miami. You should try Bloody Mary at Coops on Decatur in New Orleans. I've heard about those.
Sounds really familiar.
I think I've heard of these. Was it on one of y'all's lives? Because it sounds like
so Bloody Marys for me, I need it, like the only way for me to have it has to be spicy. I like mine hot and spicy so it can perk me up.
I'm gonna be honest, I Bloody Marys are not really my go-to drink. It's weak
because you're still
it's okay,
you're still a child, that's why.
I think I enjoy the celery piece out of it more than the drink sometimes, but I mean, a good Bloody Mary is a good Bloody Mary, but not my go-to drink. Not my go-to drink. I'm trying to think of what my go-to drink is.
Yours is a rum and Coke.
Yeah, probably so.
It's pretty basic.
Kenny Chesney rum. Old Blue Chair is my favorite.
I've been drinking Dewars, Scotch whiskey. It's been amazing for me. It's been an amazing experience.
On a cruise ship, the mocha chocolate getaway is my go-to.
I'm going to have to get one of those martinis.
Yeah, Bill and those chocolate martinis last night.
He was selling them. He's like, yeah, try this out.
Helen isn't far. Yeah, it's if it was like if it was the same weekend PSV, I think, Paul, I think we could try to have done it, but it's 2 different weekends.
Yeah.
And I have to buy flights for 3. But we're gonna work on that. I promise. We promise.
I am not a crawfish and or seafood person, and yes, I drank, but not Bloody Marys.
Yeah. See.
Oh, they're good there.
I'm friends with Em on Facebook, and she has a very good wine selection.
I'm very particular when it comes to wine.
I still think Destination Fun and I should have like a wine.
I like sweet wine. I like it sweet. I don't like dry.
Enjoy all your cruising before Chloe starts school.
Oh, we're thinking about
homeschooling her.
Homeschooling her.
So there's more reasons than just travel, but
yeah,
we're thinking about homeschooling her so that way and then getting her very active in some local sports.
Yeah.
But we haven't really, as parents, haven't finalized our decisions on that yet.
Yeah, we're still
got about a year to think about it.
There's pros and cons to doing either one of them, so it's kind of like something to think about.
We live out in the country, just so we're not exactly in a neighborhood. It's not like we can play with all the neighborhood kids. So she's kind of used to, we have to go places for her to play anyway.
Yeah, she needs to exert her energy.
But we're looking at different things.
Yeah.
Good idea. Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely something to think about. It's a lot different nowadays. It's a lot easier to do it from home than from school.
Yeah.
And it's different for some people, especially kids, because not all kids, learn the same. So, it could be one or the other,
Andrew and I learn in 2 different styles, and we're 2 different people. And so we just want to see what's best for Chloe. But again, that's probably, that's not cruising related, but we may not do that. And then,
what's that?
I was going to say, I didn't see them in here, but we received a gift. I'm going to show this side so I don't show addresses. But we received a gift. We won it in the Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise-a-thon from Carnival Cruise Addicts.
Ooh.
I just want to make sure not to show any addresses.
I like gifts.
But look at this. It's AirTags.
AirTags?
Yeah.
Wow.
Apple AirTag. Isn't that cool? What a cool gift. I mean, I was glad to.
So if you don't have an Apple, can you still use those, or?
I don't know. I haven't opened it, but.
I don't know either.
But we have Apple.
I've always wondered that.
We can figure it out. But I just want to say thank you to Carnival Cruise Addicts and thank you for raising money for Helping Hands for Cruising. And for everybody who participated in Helping Hands for Cruising, we're going to try to at least mention Helping Hands for Cruising most of our lives. We just, we just think it's an amazing organization. We know that there's a lot of great people involved in that organization. We love the fact that you're helping change somebody's life, and we're just it's just something that we really believe in. So I just wanted to say thank you to Carnival Cruise Addicts for sending us our prize, and then 2, thank you for participating.
This box has the
Carnival logo.
The Carnival logo on it. That's really cool.
I know. I was pretty excited. That was like, I don't know.
Oh, it's also on the AirTag holder.
This is Andrew.
That's cool.
This is Squirrel.
You can AirTags are so versatile. You can like, you don't even have to put them on luggage. You can like, say your car gets stolen and you have an AirTag in there, and you can find your car.
I'm just gonna pin one right here.
I don't get lost though. You're like, I noticed you're at the end of the driveway.
Not really.
You've been home for 20 minutes.
Scott has a Thunderbolt video.
Scott, what did you think of that Thunderbolt? Is that what it's called? Bolt coaster? Is that what it is? That's the Bolt coaster, right?
Yeah. Someone's Destination Fun uses.
Man, that thing was. I was cruising. I was going.
That's fast. Actually in our video today.
Oh, I spoiled it. Spoiler alert. It goes pretty fast.
It goes pretty fast. Scott does some great videos.
Oh, it's not. He didn't ride the Bolt.
He didn't. Oh, well, I think Scott, we need to go make sure. I haven't gotten your notifications in the last couple of weeks. I need to go double check.
Are you subscribed to them?
We're subscribed. We didn't unsubscribe. I'll put it that way. YouTube does some funny things, but we didn't unsubscribe. We haven't unsubscribed from anybody that I know of. But yeah, okay. Everybody's chatting. So yeah, we're gonna probably head out. That way you can continue on with your Monday if you're off today for the holiday or if you're working. Oh, Meg, anytime we in the winner of the Stanley, she let me know that she received hers too, her gift too. So anytime we think it's a great organization, it's something that's really, really
it's near and dear.
Yeah,
it's a really nice
it's a great
thoughtful thing to do, because a lot of people don't think about that, like, so they're like, oh, I can never get on a cruise. But
I said this to Bill a couple weeks ago. I'm like, here we are talking about Cozumel again.
Yeah, we're spoiled.
And then you look at the reality of that. You really have to take a step back and think, like, wow, like, we're pretty privileged and very blessed to live the life we do, and to share that experience and to share those unique memories and interest with somebody else is just always amazing to me.
Yeah. And a lot of people, they they live vicariously through us or other fellow content creators. So that's sometimes that's the only opportunity that they have.
Don't know what Helping Hands for Cruising is. It's an organization that helps individuals who maybe are in a financial hardship, maybe they have a disability or some kind of barrier, or they're a caretaker and they're not able to go on cruises. You there's some rules, like you can't have cruised before, and just different things to meet the criteria. I would direct you to the Helping Hands for Cruising .org website, but there's different things that to meet the barriers to be a recipient to go on a cruise. And then also too, there's other ways to volunteer, support, and stuff. So just please check out that organization and look at ways that you can either donate or help somebody in need.
Yep.
Yeah. I recorded. So I was already in this couple was ahead of Andrew. I thought it was Andrew. So I was already with the camera and got like the perfect centered shot. And it was this other couple riding the boat.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that's all right.
Awkward.
You can still add it.
I mean, I'm sure they didn't notice me like standing there, but so anyways, when Andrew came, he came like shooting out of there. I was like, that first loop, I was like caught off guard because I was all ready for the couple before him, and I was like, oh man.
I was worried. You didn't pick up any swears, did you?
No, you're just screaming like a girl.
I was worried that some inappropriate words would come out.
Chloe's like, Daddy? Like, you can hear it in the video clip.
She's like, what are you doing up there?
What are you doing up there? Anyways.
You gotta enjoy it,
She was playing like putt-putt, which is meant her standing like two inches from the hole and barely hitting it in and be like, I got it. So, anyways, the Jubilee was a lot of fun. It was a good cruise.
I would definitely recommend it.
But Meg has put the website up for Helping Hands for Cruising. Thank you, Meg.
Every little bit helps.
Always an amazing moderator.
Yes.
And we're for real going to go this time. I hope y'all have an amazing day. Thank you so much, all of you who joined us today. And we love you and appreciate you. See you soon.
See you next time.
Live each day like it's embarkation day.
Live each day like it's embarkation day.
Bye.
And end.